Hello and welcome to another episode of Autocar India Quick News. Coming up over the next few minutes is your weekly snapshot to all the latest from the world of automobiles. But before we begin, do hit subscribe to the Autocar India channel and press the bell icon to stay notified on all our latest uploads. There was lots of action in the last week, including some exciting new launches and some key announcements. Let's start off with Mahindra, which introduced the Bolero Neo. Mahindra has repositioned the XUV700 as the Bolero Neo, which has been launched with introductory prices ranging between 8.48 lakh and 9.99 lakh rupees ex-showroom. The Neo gets a fresh look up front with reprofiled headlights which look sleeker than those in the XUV700 and also get integrated DRLs. It also gets Mahindra's new 6-slat chrome grille and the clamshell bonnet from the iconic Bolero. Towards the sides are the new 5-spoke alloy wheels and thick plastic cladding. While the roof rails from the XUV700 have not made it to the Bolero Neo, it gets an X-type spare wheel cover with Bolero badging. The interior gets a new beige fabric upholstery, a 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system, a new tilt-adjustable steering wheel along with a new instrument cluster with reworked dials. The Bolero Neo comes powered by the same 1.5-litre 3-cylinder diesel engine as in the XUV700. It develops 100 horsepower while torque is up 20 Nm to 260 Nm. The engine comes mated to a 5-speed manual transmission that drives the rear wheel, and the top-spec variant also gets a mechanically locking differential. Mahindra is also gearing up to launch the new XUV700 and has teased some of the key innovative features of this upcoming new SUV. The global debut of the XUV700 is just around the corner, and Mahindra has already teased some of the breakthrough features on this SUV. For one, the XUV700 will get auto booster headlamps, which Mahindra claims is a unique safety feature. According to the company, this feature automatically switches on additional lights to enhance the light intensity at night when the SUV crosses a speed of 80 km/h. The second major attraction on the XUV700 is going to be the panoramic sunroof, or the sky roof in Mahindra speak. The company says it will be the biggest sunroof in its segment, boasting a length of 1360 mm and being 870 mm wide. The other distinctive exterior feature on the upcoming XUV700 will be the pop-out span door handles, which will sit flush with the bodywork to lend a premium look to the design. The last and one of the most important features will be the personalized speed safety alerts. It will warn the driver at 80 or 120 km/h, not in a conventional beep sound but by delivering a message to slow down in the voice of the driver's loved one. Mahindra is expected to take the wraps of the XUV700 in the latter half of July, and the SUV is likely to be priced between 12 and 20 lakh rupees ex-showroom. The Ford Figo is all set to see the return of a petrol automatic variant in its lineup very soon. Unlike the previous iterations where the Figo Automatic was paired with a higher displacement petrol motor, the car is now set to receive a 6-speed torque converter automatic gearbox from the EcoSport that will come mated to the existing 1.2-litre 3-cylinder Dragon petrol engine. The engine produces 96 horsepower and 119 Nm of peak torque, and the automatic gearbox is likely to improve the low-end torque delivery. The automatic transmission could be offered on the mid-spec titanium trim, but Ford could also bring it on the top-end variant. Maruti Suzuki India has increased the prices of some of its key models, including those from its CNG range. Maruti Suzuki India has hiked prices of its models, and the most impacted car is the Swift hatchback, which now becomes more expensive by 15,000 rupees. The company has also increased prices of all of its 8 CNG models, including the WagonR, Espresso, Celerio and Ertiga, which now get dearer by 10,000 rupees. Coming to some performance car launches, Mercedes-Benz India has expanded its AMG portfolio by introducing 2 new models. Mercedes has launched the AMG E53 and E63S in India with prices ranging between 1 crore and 1.7 crore rupees ex-showroom. Both models come with a standard wheelbase, unlike the regular E-Class sedan that is offered in India in a long wheelbase form. The AMG E53 gets updated styling in tech from the facelifted E-Class, including an AMG-specific grille with an enlarged Mercedes logo and a more aggressive front bumper. At the rear are slightly flatter brake lamps, a small boot lip spoiler and reshaped apron. The E63S, on the other hand, gets a more aggressive front bumper, 20-inch alloy wheels and squared-off exhaust tips. On the inside, both cars get a 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system, an AMG performance steering wheel and sporty AMG seats. While the E53 comes powered by a 3-litre inline 6-cylinder twin-turbo engine, the E63S packs even more punch with a 4-litre twin-turbo V8. While a 9-speed automatic gearbox and 4MATIC Plus all-wheel drive system comes standard on both cars, the E63S claims a 0-100 time of just 3.4 seconds. Lamborghini too has introduced a brand new Huracan model. The Lamborghini Huracan STO has been launched in India at almost 5 crore rupees ex-showroom before options. The STO or the Super Trofeo Omologata is the most track-focused of all the Huracan models currently on sale globally. It gets a number of updates including vents in the bonnet, a front splitter, magnesium wheels and an adjustable rear spoiler. Lamborghini has generously used carbon fiber in the body panels and the Huracan STO is claimed to be 43 kg lighter than the now discontinued Huracan Performante. The STO comes powered by a 5.2-litre V10 engine that churns out 640 horsepower and 565 Nm of peak torque. Power is sent to the rear wheels via a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox. Lamborghini claims a 0-100 dash of 3 seconds, which is 0.3 seconds quicker than the rear-wheel drive coupe. Another week, another new launch from Jaguar Land Rover. The company has just introduced the 2021 version of the Land Rover Discovery in India. The 2021 Land Rover Discovery has been priced at 88 lakh rupees ex-showroom. The SUV gets new LED headlights with matrix technology and sweeping effect for the turn indicators. It gets reprofiled front and rear bumpers and the new LED tail lamps are joined across the back by a gloss black panel. On the inside, this 7-seat SUV gets a completely redesigned center console with Land Rover's 11.4-inch PIVI Pro infotainment system. A 12.3-inch interactive driver display with 3D maps is also new. The second row seats have also been redesigned for better cushioning and enhanced comfort. The Discovery facelift gets new straight-six Ingenium engines, both petrol and diesel, which are in addition to the existing 4-cylinder P300 Ingenium petrol powertrain. While an 8-speed automatic gearbox comes standard, both 6-cylinder engines get 48-volt mild hybrid system. The Discovery also gets standard all-wheel drive and terrain response 2 traction modes. Maharashtra has become the latest state to announce a new EV policy to accelerate the adoption of greener vehicles. The Maharashtra government has unveiled a comprehensive EV policy which has been designed to accelerate the adoption of EVs as well as make Maharashtra a leading manufacturing and investment hub for the EV ecosystem globally. The overarching aim is for electric vehicles to make up to 10% of new vehicle registrations every year by 2025. This works out to over 3 lakh EV sales a year. The state has offered basic as well as early bird incentives on the purchase of electric 2-wheelers, 3-wheelers and 4-wheelers. This includes an incentive of 5,000 rupees per kilowatt-hour of the vehicle battery capacity. The maximum incentive has been capped at 10,000 rupees for electric 2-wheelers and 1.5 lakh rupees for 4-wheelers. Buyers will also be eligible for early bird incentives on the purchase of the vehicle before December 31st, 2021, along with several other benefits which will take the total incentive on e-2-wheelers to 44,000 rupees and a substantial 2,75,000 rupees on electric 4-wheelers. Sticking with electric vehicles, Tata Motors has introduced the facelifted Tigor EV, which is now aimed only at the fleet segment. To be retailed under a new express brand targeted at fleet buyers, the Tata Tigor EV has received a facelift and will now be sold as a Tigor Express TEV. It gets cosmetic changes akin the facelifted Tigor introduced last year, including some EV-specific updates like an enclosed grille with a tri-arrow pattern and blue highlights. Tata has also relocated the charging socket inside the grille as in some other EVs in the market. On the inside, the Express T gets blue highlights and a state of charge meter instead of the RPM gauge. It will be offered in two battery options, a 16.5 kWh pack in the standard 165 km variant and a bigger 21.5 kWh pack in the 213 km extended range model. The batteries power a 70-volt 3-phase induction motor that develops 41 horsepower and 105 Nm of peak torque. The Express T will be available in the XM Plus and XT Plus trims. Coming to two-wheelers now, there has been a rush of price increments across model ranges by some of the key two-wheeler manufacturers in the country. Hero, Suzuki and Bajaj have hiked prices of nearly their entire mass market model range in India. While prices for Hero MotoCorp have gone up by up to 3,000 rupees, in Suzuki's case it ranges to 3,500 rupees, with only bikes spared from the price hike being its high-end models. Similarly, Bajaj has hiked prices of its popular models such as the NS160 and NS200 by 2000 and 4000 rupees respectively, while the Pulsar RS200 now gets more expensive by 5000 rupees. The Avenger Street 160 has also received an increment of 4000 rupees. Continuing with the market trend, mid-size motorcycle makers Royal Enfield and Java too have hiked prices of their entire model range. In case of Royal Enfield, while the latest price revision ranges between 4500 to 8000 rupees, the Classic 350 is the only exception. The Royal Enfield Interceptor and Continental GT650 have become expensive by 6 to 7000 rupees, and the Himalayan too has received a price hike of 4500 rupees. On the other hand, the Java Perak has witnessed a price hike of almost 8700 rupees, while the 42 with alloy wheels has become more expensive by 7000 rupees. The standard Java and spoke wheel 42 have also received a hike of 1000 rupees. After all the price hikes, there is some good news from KTM. The company has slashed the prices of the 250 Adventure by a significant amount. KTM has slashed prices of its 250 Adventure by almost 25,000 rupees, making the Adventure at 2,30,000 rupees ex-showroom Delhi now cost only 1300 rupees more than the 250 Duke. The company says this is a limited period offer and will last only until August 31st. And in some really exciting news, Ola Electric has announced receiving a massive response to its upcoming electric scooter. The company claims getting over 1 lakh bookings in just 24 hours for this maiden scooter, for which the pre-bookings for priority delivery were opened on July 15th. While the bookings are being taken online, the booking amount is set at a nominal 499 rupees, which is also fully refundable. The company is expected to introduce the e-scooter in the coming weeks, and it will also boast features such as an app-based lock-unlock as well as a TFT instrument cluster with navigation and Bluetooth connectivity. And that's all the news we have this week. Thank you very much for watching. See you again next week with more news and more scoops from the exciting world of automobiles. Till then, keep enjoying Autocar India.